Good evening everybody, we are back with a brand new episode and today we are going to be doing another episode in our Roll for Room series. So today I am going to be looking more at the bedroom side of things. We randomly rolled at the beginning of this series for the amount of bedrooms and bathrooms. We rolled a whopping 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So let's crack on and see what room we're going to get first. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 bedrooms in this episode. Obviously, we're going to start off with the first bedroom, and as always, we're going to roll 2 to 10, which is going to give us our size. So we're going to roll that twice, and then that's going to give us the number of squares by whichever number of squares. So let's see what we get first. So 10, so that's literally the biggest that we can go with. So that is crazy straight off the bat. And what is that by 2? Oh god. Okay, so we have a 2 by 10 bedroom, which is literally the worst that it can be. So that is absolutely disgusting. Let's go ahead and work out our budget. I have no idea how we're going to do that 2 by 10. That is literally the worst. So we've got a 14k budget, which is a decent amount. I honestly don't know how we're going to actually do a bedroom that is 10 by 2 though. I feel like that's just going to look super strange, but I guess we'll try. So I guess we've got to work out where this very long room is going to go. I think obviously we're going to change our money first. Obviously we have our whopping 14k, which is the most that we've had so far. So I'm hoping we can do something with that, with this very long like room that we've got. I have no idea how we're going to do this as a bedroom. So obviously we've already done our 5 different little like rooms coming off of here. I think I'm going to do the bathroom downstairs. Like, so we've got 2 bathrooms. So I think I'm going to do one downstairs and one upstairs, and maybe like adjoining onto like one of the bedrooms. Maybe if we have like a very big bedroom, it would make sense. So I guess, I don't know, how long is this? So this is only 7. So it's, even if we did it coming off of here, it would still drag off of the edge, which would be super annoying, but it's going to do it on whichever door we put it on. So I think we're going to have to just deal. I feel like it'd be better coming off of here, but then we know that we're going to have this coming off the edge as well, which is really annoying. But I do kind of have the idea that it'd be better if it's going to stick out, that it sticks out right at this bottom part here. So I think we're going to have to just go for it, and then it's going to have to extend out on both of these sides. So let's go ahead and grab this and then work out how much 10 is. So this is 10. It's horrible. What is this as a bedroom? I do not understand. Ugh, it looks awful. So we're saying that we're not going to do the budget actually for the walls and for the windows, just so that they all have similar windows and we don't end up having to change it up. I don't even know what to do here, because we have, I'm thinking about just doing it like this. So at least like we've got some windows, because they're not going to have windows all the way down this weird hallway that we have here. So I guess it's probably best to do it like this, right? Yeah, let's do it like that, I guess. I mean, to be fair, we could fit these longer ones, but I feel like it would look even weirder. So there's our very long and skinny bedroom. I will now change the budget that we have back to 14,000. This is going to be really difficult actually to be able to spend all of this money on this tiny room. I also have no idea how I'm even going to fit a bed in there. It's going to have to be definitely a one, like, yeah, it's not going to be able to be like a double bed. It'll have to be a single, or we could do this as a very strange shaped kids room. I'm trying to work out which would be better. Let's put some lights in there so we can kind of work out what we're doing here. At least then we have a vague idea of like the space that we have. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to make it as a kids room, but it's going to look like horrendous. And the only reason I say the kids room is mainly because of like how small it is. At least we could put like, oh, not a kids room, like a toddler's room or like a baby room, because at least we could put something at the end here and it makes more sense. But this is so weird because it's basically like you've just put your kid in like a hallway. Okay, so let's get some lights in here. Then I guess we can go ahead and, well, sure, we'll do a kids room. I'll pick some of the kids' objects first, I think, and then we can base the color palette off of the objects a bit. It's just trying to make it look like it's not really awful is the problem. So we go with maybe like this color palette's quite nice because it's like greens, and we can pop that right at the end there. It takes a while to get over there to get to your kid's bed. And then I guess if we're going with, what is that, like, is that greens and then like creams? Yeah, that kind of works. That's kind of a nice color palette. We could do like wood then all the way down here, and then I guess just pick something either quite plain because it's quite a small space. So like patterned wallpaper would not be a very good idea unless we picked something like this where it's a bit more simple. But I feel like these don't really go that well with like the rest of the room. What about this one? It's very bright. Okay, I feel like the penguins work a little bit better. I'm wondering whether it might be worth like splitting the room up a bit because it's so long. We could like do a little cut down here and then just literally put like one of these little beams in just to make it feel like it's like a little bit more separate. I think that might work. Let's give it a go. So if we put a little beam in the middle, and then I guess we could try and find, actually I could put a fence there instead, just so that it actually does split it up and it gives us a little bit more surface space on this side. So I'm thinking of adding in a little comfy chair and then some books so that they can sit there and read the kid a book. This is getting very difficult to be able to fit everything in quite like this chair. This one's quite nice. It's a little bit more rustic, but it matches the little like windows that we've got there. Then obviously we need a light. Oh, I did just work out something that might be better than this actually. Can I get a bookcase that fits perfectly there? Or would that be a bit weird? They're not really tall enough. I need it to be like a really tall bookcase, and it would have to be like literally so small. Yeah, it doesn't particularly work, but I am wondering whether just a wall might be better. So I think I'm just going to stick with a singular wall instead, and then we could put some books or something onto it. I'll also change the color so that it's just white as well. Yeah, that still works. I think I need another pillar on this side though. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then we can put actually our books across here. So what I was thinking is if we grab our chair, just move it up a bit, I can then add some little like shelves or something in there so that we can then add a bunch of books to it. Just kind of stack them up like this. So just do 3? I think 3's all right. Definitely feeling like it needs a light though, so I wonder whether I could put a light like either here or on the wall, because it's such a tight area. If I put it here, it'll kind of be in the way. So I think we're gonna have to see if we can get one on the wall, and maybe some warm lighting as well actually might be nice. So let's grab a little one of these little Himalayan salt lamp type things, and then let's grab another light that we can maybe put on the wall. There's some cute like kids ones as well. We have like this cute little one which is adorable. I'm going to include that one because it's basically like a little night light. Then I'm just going to go ahead and basically just add a bunch of books to there. This is quite an easy one. I'm literally just going to go with my technique of dragging it all the way up. We'll just do one on the top shelf and then the rest on the others, just because we do have that salt lamp. There we go. I might add another little thing on top of there as well, just because we do have a little bit of space, though I'm not too sure where I'm going to just literally put it like that so it's leaning against the books. I do think I am going to change this chair though. I don't think it's the right kind of vibe. I think it needs to be a little bit more kidsy. This room's not looking too sort of child friendly at the minute, so let's see if we can get a slightly nicer one. We do have the teddy bear chair, which I might use. Yeah, let's use that because that's so cute. Okay, it's looking better. I think we might need something over the top of this here. We do have some kids like dials and things that we could add. Let's go with this one, even though the ceiling is like really high up. Actually, will it work? I feel like the ceiling's too high. We may as well add it anyway. Change the color so it matches the room a little bit better. There we go. That looks quite nice. Then I think I'm going to add a little rug as well, just right in front of here, and then we can move on to the other side of the room. We still have like 12,500 remaining. I have no idea how we're going to spend all of that because that is a ridiculous amount. Ooh, maybe we can use this cute little rug here. I don't know if it'll actually go. Does this go? Not really. It's cute, but it doesn't match the vibe. Although I do really want to make that pastel pop set into like a kid's room one day because I haven't done that before and I think that'd be kind of cute. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We do have this little bit of wall here that I could add a little picture on. This tiny cupcake picture is adorable, so I'm going to add that one. And then I think we're all good for that part of the room, so let's move over to this part where we're going to have hopefully some kids items and like toys and stuff. I feel like it should work, but who knows. I am going to add another little light in just because I don't think we have enough in this little play section. Then let's have a look at what we've got. So obviously we do have these, but they are too big really to have in here, so sadly we can't really use them. We have these, which you could have this in the middle of the room, but I don't know if you could actually get past. Obviously we can include a toy chest, so let's definitely include one of those. We'll go with this nice little green one here, although it doesn't particularly match the room. Maybe this one. I feel like that's a little bit better. It's a bit more pastel. Pastel colors are definitely more what we're going with for this room. This is actually not coming out totally awful. Let's add some cute little trees as well, because I think these are nice. Then I definitely need something for that back section here. Ooh, these cute little like fake leaves. They match perfectly with our trees that we've just picked. Awesome, I like those. And then obviously we need just a bunch more toys everywhere and just anything else that they could play with. So I'm just going to go ahead and basically just add a bunch of different toys. Obviously we've got some plushies as well, but we are running out of space and the door is going to be very close to these things. So I'm just going to put it right next to the door here. You know what? This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be much worse. I just thought it was going to look like an absolute mess. We could even add like a little desk, but I don't know if that's just pushing it a bit too far. We do obviously need one of these little high chairs, so I need to find that somewhere as well. I'm going to add another load of little books just because they can fit in the room. So we do need a high chair, so let's grab one of those. I'm going to go with this in probably like a light wood colour. I feel like that works the best. And then we also need a potty as well, if we can find one. But we go with this one in like this light blue colour. That one's quite nice. Ooh, I really like this rug. I don't know if I can like, if I make it a little bit smaller, put it like here, it kind of matches this natural vibe that we've got. Might move this little toilet all the way over here, actually, away from like the play area. I feel like that's probably a good idea. We've got this really cute cloud light as well, which I'll replace one of the lights for. There we go. So we've added some more toys. We've got this cute sort of natural like nature aesthetic going on, which I think looks pretty good. We still have 10,000 remaining. I don't know what to do with it. The goal is to try and push it to the actual like maximum that I can. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see if we can add in some like expensive pictures maybe. That tends to be how I want to go about trying to spend it all, but I don't know how well the pictures are gonna work. We do have like somewhat of a little bit of space like around here, but it's not really gonna work with the same aesthetic. Although this is very similar to the color palette that we picked for the room. Maybe on the other side we could put it like here. Maybe grab some other little ones to put on the other side as well, so it doesn't look as weird that we've just got like a couple of pictures there. So we still have 7,000-ish remaining. I honestly don't know how I'm going to use it all. What is even the most expensive toy? I mean, even this doll's house is like too expensive. Like not even that expensive. It's 1,500. We've got this really cute little tent, but even that's only 500. Same with the tablet. I'll add the tablet to the floor anyway. We all love a good iPad baby, so I'm just going to stick that here. I wonder if it'd actually be better to put like a giant mirror on this wall instead, or we could do both because we can raise that up actually. If I make them a little bit smaller, because that make the room feel a lot bigger, which is definitely better. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good actually, and that did spend quite a bit. We still have loads left though, so I have no idea how I'm going to spend all of this. Is there any good decorations in here that aren't like massive? Got some plates, but even these aren't that expensive. The plates are 2,000. Could I put those somewhere? I feel like that's weird to have plates in here. Just kind of mess up the vibe, doesn't it? So she'd have plates directly over a child for some reason. This we could add maybe. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, that works over a kid's like pot anyway. If I can place this, then I would only have like how much remaining? A very small amount. I would only have like 900 left. So if I can work out a place for this, maybe just like here on the wall. It doesn't look too bad. What if I put it next to the other one, like here? So we've almost built up like a couple of pictures. That's not actually too bad. That makes more sense. I can change it so that it's a little bit matching. Yeah, that works. We still have quite a bit remaining though. If I could add this picture, then I think we'd be pretty much done, but it's massive. We do have some cuter pictures that I could add to this little room though. Like these are kind of cute. I actually really like those. I might add those and move this over here. We can make this a little bit smaller and then have the little like cat, bunny and dog picture, which is actually pretty cute. I kind of like that. We still have 500 remaining though, so I'm just trying to work out what else I can add. We do have like obviously a little bit of space over there. What are there any like plants I could add? But I don't think the plants are that expensive either. I could totally add like a hanging plant over here though, or on this side. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't look too bad there. I could add it right in this corner here. That actually looks pretty good. I don't mind that. We still have quite a lot left though, because I don't think that was expensive. I'm gonna add this little like plant statue thing that is, I think, quite expensive just to this shelf here. If I've just made it like really tiny compared to what it actually is, then I'm just gonna add it like there. There we go. So we've got 9 remaining. Are there any kids' toys for 9, or am I kind of done there? We do have obviously 5. We have this cute little like kids handmade like plant pot thing. I could make this really small and just put it like here. There we go. Okay, we've gone down to 4. I think that's acceptable for us to then move on to the next room. I don't think it came out that bad, but that was definitely difficult to make it look good.
If you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to like, share and subscribe.
Okay, so now that horrible room is done, we can move on to our next bedroom, where I'm hoping we're going to get something a little bit more realistic. But let's see what we get. So 2, oh no, if this rolls a 10 again, I swear it's going to be awful. By 7, okay, so we still have another really skinny room. I don't know how I'm going to place that. It is going to be awful. Then I guess let's work out the budget for this. I'm hoping that it's not going to be something like really low. At least we could try and like bulk it out. 9. Okay, so we've got a 9k budget. That's not too bad. Okay, so annoyingly we have another skinny one, but actually it's not that bad because we can now put this here, which weirdly works because this is actually exactly 7 and that is 2. So it actually fits really perfect into this weird little build that we've got here. Swear down, I did not do that like on purpose. Obviously it's a completely random roll. I think it's wild that we've somehow managed to make it so it fits perfectly here, but I guess that's just the way it is. So thankfully we have done that. I'm going to go ahead and add in our little windows. I'll add one here, and then I think we're going to just choose the same that we've gone down here so that it matches. This one, again, I'm still thinking that it might have to be a kid's room just because of how small it is, but we could try and aim for maybe like a child's room instead of a kid's room. I feel like that might work a little bit better. But now that we've added our windows, let's change our money. We do have less than last time, so it should be a little bit easier to do because we don't have to add in all those pictures and just extra stuff to try and make it look good. So we do have our 9k budget, not nearly as bad. So let's go ahead and just start by adding some lighting in. I definitely think I'm going to go with, let's go with like what are they, like toddlers instead? I guess I've put some toddler stuff in there anyway. I think let's go with, I could try and do the pastel pop room that I was kind of thinking, but I think we're kind of going with a style for this house and I want to try and stick with it where we've got a lot of like cream undertones and like woods and stuff. So it'd be better to try and kind of stick with that. I think I'm going to go with the same wooden flooring that we went with in the last room, but we can mix it up a little bit this time. Let's maybe go with like this nice peachy pink color and we can try and do like a more girl themed room. I might actually change the wooden flooring to something else, maybe like carpet. Yeah, we could do actually like one of these pastel pop carpets because these are pretty cool. I really like the white one, so let's go with the white one. I'll try and still keep it to a desaturated tone like we've done the rest of the house. Then I guess we've got to put the kids' bed right at the end. We can, I'm thinking about doing like one of these instead. We've got like this cute little pink bed. Yeah, that works. I think these are toddlers, right? Yeah, sports toddlers. So let's try and make this like a toddler's room instead. And we'll do it very like cutesy, like there's a lot of like cute little stickers and stuff around. Definitely going to use another one of these again. This time I think I'm going to give her a little like side table, and then we can put like a cute little night light and things on it as well. So we're going to go with that one. We can then add our cute little night light to it. I don't know why the night light's so small though. I don't know if it's so that you can like carry it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger just because I think it'll look nicer. Then I'm thinking we add just like a little potted plant or something next to her as well. Could add some flowers actually, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, that looks pretty. Okay, cool. And then we can go on to the rest of it. So I don't really know what I want to do on this wall here. I don't think we need to split it up like we did in the last one. I think it should be okay because this one is like 3 squares shorter, so it should be fine. I wish we had like glow-in-the-dark star stickers. That would be so good because we've got these, but they are not the same thing. They're like very Christmassy. Oh, we do have this really cute thing though, so I might use this. If I can find one that works with the room, I'll just place it for now. Sometimes they look like more kiddie than the other ones. Like that one's quite kiddie, but it doesn't really match the colors. This one's nicer though, but again, it doesn't really match the room, which kind of sucks. The white one sort of matches. I feel like, how about the brown one? Actually, the brown one kind of works. It matches the windows. Yeah, let's go with that. That's all right. Then we can move on to the other side of the room where we're going to have some toys and stuff. I could again do the same thing with a little seating area and some books. Just trying to work out like how I want to have the books in there because obviously that takes up more room. Let's see if we can get a like, what kind of like book things can we get? We can get one of these. This one's in pink, so it still matches the room pretty well. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. It doesn't take up too much room. Then let's go grab another chair. I think I'm going to use the same one, but I'm going to pick a different color for it. Or we could do like this one. This one's quite nice. Yeah, it kind of matches the room a little bit better. Then let's grab some toys. And obviously we could do some more stickers and stuff on these walls as well. But for now, let's just grab a bunch of toys. I'm going to add a little kitty to the end. I'll just put it in the same spot as the little dog. Oh, I really wish we had enough room for a little doll's house. What if I make it like really small, just mainly for decoration? You could put it like there. I feel like you wouldn't be able to walk through, would you? Or I could put it like here. Could you walk through? I'm not too sure. Maybe? You'd be climbing a bit. What if I put it like here, right at the end? I feel like that makes a bit more sense. I feel like if this was in a real room, you'd probably put it there. Little pink robot. Oh yeah, we need like the little high chair and things as well, because this is a toddler. So let's see if we can find one that matches this sort of color palette. We haven't really used purple, so pink would be better. Or we can go with a similar one that we did before. This one actually comes with a pink seat, which is perfect. We're going to try and push it over a little bit so it's over. And of course we do need the little potty, but I'm thinking about maybe adding a mat underneath both of these because it would be messy, and you do not want that on this nice like fluffy carpet that we've got here. Just add like this underneath. Yeah, that works pretty well actually. Then let's go in and look at more pictures. Obviously I want like more expensive ones as well, because we still have like almost 7,000. Can go with some nicer like pink pictures though. We do have like this one. Obviously it's less like childy though, so it doesn't really work that well. This one actually matches the room color though. If I make it a little bit smaller, we could put this like over here. Same way that this one actually perfectly matches the like pinks that we've got, but again they're not that expensive, so it's not really spending that much money. Just adding like a couple of pictures in just to spend the extra cash. There we go. I don't think that's too bad. Kind of looks like it all works together. Then I think we do need some more stickers though, so I'm going to go to the cheaper section again and just have a look to see if there's any other cute little stickers like that little bunny one that we had. If I maybe pull this down, we could have some clouds just directly above here. Then there are a couple of other ones that might work, like this little like unicorn. Just gonna put that in the corner there. I might include some curtains for this one actually, given that we do have the money for it. I'm not too sure how expensive curtains even are. I'm kind of hoping that they're expensive. Let's have a look. So the most expensive ones are like 600, but I'm probably not gonna pick that. We do have these, but they're not long enough anyway. These are quite nice though. Yeah, I like those. Those are pretty and they actually go with the room really well. Let's see if there's like a smaller one as well. Yeah, I think this is the smaller version that we could put here. Yeah, that's really cute actually. It makes it feel way more homely to have the curtains in there. Oh, I still have like 2,000 remaining. I'm not too sure what else I'm even gonna add. I think we might have to just go with some more pictures again. It does kind of ruin the vibe of the room. I'm trying to work out ways to make it not ruin it. If I can find ones that kind of match the color scheme of the room, I feel like it always works a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so I've bought a couple more pictures. I'm really not a fan of this, mainly just because of the color scheme. I really wish that it came in like the frame came as like a lighter color, because at least like it's working at the minute with all the other ones that we've put down because of the color schemes. But this one just doesn't come in the right shades, unfortunately. There we go. I've added a bunch more pictures and we do have 33 remaining. What else can we get for 33? We could add these as well. I'm thinking about adding them just here next to this bed. Oh, actually, that's really cute because it kind of looks like they're coming out of the bed. Okay, that is a very full room for what it is, but we only have 8 remaining, so I think we're good pretty much for the rest of it. We do have like a couple of weird little things, like a little neon light. I don't know if I want to add that in there as well. This is feeling very cluttered, but there we go. Okay, I think we're all good. We've got 3 remaining, so I think we did pretty well at filling all that in and not looking too bad. I think it looks pretty good still. And there we have it, our 2 randomly rolled rooms. These are super weird. I think it's just because of how skinny they are. I cannot believe that we rolled 2 rooms that both were only 2 by something, and the something was quite long. So we had literally 7 and 10, which is crazy that they were that long. I think that they look okay. I don't think that I would have added as many pictures and maybe as much clutter as I would have done in a normal build, just because obviously we did have such a high budget for the room, and I always try and stick to the actual maximum budget that we were given. I think that the more sort of green and nature-esque room is quite cute. I do like the little added carpets and stuff that we have in that room, and I think that the pink one is pretty cute as well. I like how it also all sort of ties in with each other. Both the rooms kind of look sort of similar, and I think that that's perfect for them being right next to each other. It makes sense that maybe if you've got 2 kids who are very similar in age, you could have them so they live next to each other. Maybe adding an additional door in would be something that you could do as well if you were going to play with this. But let me know what you think about these in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post long content like this every Wednesday and Friday at around 6 PM, and I also post shorts the rest of the week. If you enjoyed this video, the series for this video is on the screen now, so please do check that out too. There is also a recommended video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evening.